Hello friends, uh, in a lecture 2 of a rotational dynamics we again meet. In a last lecture we discussed about the some basic concept of the circular motion, characteristics of the circular motion, some basic physical quantities in an angular motion. Also we discuss about the angular displacement, angular velocity and angular acceleration and its direction by using an right hand thumb rule. Okay, in a second lectures we again discuss about the some one major part of the circular motion is an uniform circular motions. Okay, then in a uniform circular motions we discuss the some basic formulas of that ones. Also after the uniform circular motions we discuss about the centripetal force, and after that one centrifugal force. Actually centripetal force and centrifugal force you already discussed in and 10th and 11th standards, but some limitations for that ones. Actually here we apply this concept in that chapter, in that syllabus. What is an actually concept of a centripetal force, how we apply for to find out the forces in a different applications. Okay, later on we discuss some major examples of this uniform circular motion, centripetal force and centrifugal force, but now we take some basic idea about that centripetal force. Okay, uh, then firstly what is an uniform circular motions. Actually this uniform circular motion is an known concept, because in 11 standards we discuss about the uniform circular motion and its derivations of a centripetal accelerations. Now here we quickly revise that once. What is an uniform circular motions? What is the definition of uniform circular motions? Uniform circular motion is defined as a periodic motion of a particle moving along a circumference of circle with constant speed, or we can say that angular speed. Also, we can also say that angular velocity. Why we say that angular velocity? Instead of this angular speed, we can also say that angular velocity. But we cannot say that linear velocity. Why? Because in case of a circular motions we know that if the particle performs a circular motions, then direction of a linear velocity continuously change, and if its direction get changed then velocity get changed, and it never be constant. But we can say that magnitude of this linear velocity means speed. Magnitude of linear velocity means speed remains constant. Okay, then later on here we say that angular velocity remains constant. Why we say that angular speed or angular velocity constant? Because in case of a uniform circular motion speed constant, and we know that direction of a angular velocity can be shown by using an right hand thumb rule. If we say that the particle moving along the circumference of a circle and if its direction shown by using an curved finger, then the thumb shows the direction of a angular velocity. And even the particle is at any position, this position or this position or this position or this position, its direction never be changed, its direction remains constant. Therefore we can say that angular velocity constant. Okay, therefore in a definition we can say that particle moving along a circumference of circle with a constant speed, or we can say that magnitude of linear velocity, magnitude of linear velocity, or we can say that angular speed or angular velocity. Okay, then quickly revise this concept. Then after that ones here we take some examples of that ones. The first examples can be taken as an the earth revolves around the sun. Actually earth revolves in an elliptical path, but we can consider the arc of this circular path as a circular motion. Therefore we can take these examples in that ones. Then after that one here we say that motion of a moon around the earth. We know that this motion is a periodic motion and its speed is a constant ones. We say that this is around a 28 days. Actually this concept of a earth revolves around the sun is not a perfect for that ones, but we can take a examples up to the some extent. Then after that ones, characteristics of the UCM, these are the important for the MCQ purpose. Now focus on these ones. As a body executing UCM repeat its motion after equal interval of time, it is on periodic motions because the particle continuously moving along a circumference of circle, and this is an periodic one. It requires the same time for the completion of a every circumference. Therefore, this are periodic motions. Second thing is, an even the body is moving with a constant speed, in a UCM its linear velocity does not remains constant. Its linear velocity does not remains constant. Already here we say that in case of a UCM the direction of a particle continuously change, therefore here we say that its linear velocity never be constant. Okay, then after that one, next one is an direction of a acceleration of a body in a UCM is not along the direction of velocity. Their direction is a perpendicular to each other. Okay, now here we focus on this point. What is an meaning of these ones? Actually, what is an meaning of this concept? Direction of a body in a UCM is not along the direction of velocity, means direction of acceleration and direction of the velocity is a different ones. Now here we say that this is a circumference along which particle get moving. Okay, if we say that the particle is at this position, then the velocity is in that direction. If the particle is at here, then the direction of velocity is like this ones. But in case of a UCM, we already take a one derivation for the acceleration of a particle, and this acceleration is a centripetal acceleration. Then the direction of a acceleration is always toward the center. This is an direction of velocity and this is an direction of acceleration. Its direction is an different one. Angle is a 90 degree. A angle between velocity and centripetal acceleration is a 90 degree. They are perpendicular to each other. Okay, then after that ones, next one is an during a uniform circular motion of a body, work done on a body by a force is always zero. Okay, again here we explain this point. In case of a uniform circular motion of a body, centripetal acceleration is toward the center and displacement particle along the circumference. This is a direction of the displacement and this is a direction of acceleration, which means that this is a direction of the force, because F is equal to ma and direction of a acceleration and direction of the force is the same. Then this is the direction of the force and this is the direction of the accelerations. Okay, then we know this formula of a work done. Formula of a work done is an W is equal to the Fs cos theta, force into displacement into cosine of the angle between them. What is an angle between the displacement and force? 90 degree. And what is the cos 90? Cos 90 is an 0. Therefore, work done is 0. Then we can say that in a uniform circular motion, work done on a body by a force is always 0. Okay, then after that ones, next point, next characteristic is in a uniform circular motion, speed, radial acceleration, kinetic energy, angular momentum remains constant. Here there is a one concept in that ones. We can say that speed remains constant. Actually there is a definition. Radial acceleration, this is a magnitude of radial acceleration remains constant. Okay, because we know the formula of a radial acceleration, v square upon r. We already take a derivation, v square upon r, and magnitude of the velocity constant, r radius constant. Therefore we can say that magnitude constant, but direction never be constant, because particle moving like this ones, and we know that acceleration like this one, center. If the particle is at this position, its direction get changed, therefore direction get changed, but magnitude of a radial acceleration remains constant. Kinetic energy, half mv square, and kinetic energy is a scalar quantity, mass scalar quantity, v is an v square है, magnitude of the velocity है, and we know that in a UCM magnitude of velocity constant, therefore kinetic energy also constant. Angular momentum remains constant. L is equal to angular momentum, L is equal to I omega. Okay, and we say that moment of inertia is a tensor quantity, and angular velocity है, omega है. Omega is an vector quantity, but we already take this as an concept of angular velocity in definition. Angular velocity is a constant in UCM, therefore angular momentum also constant. Direction of angular velocity and direction of angular momentum is an same, therefore it remains constant. Then after that, once we quickly revise the formula of a centripetal acceleration. The first formula is an particle perform UCM, then acceleration acts along the radius toward the center, therefore called as an radial acceleration, centripetal acceleration. First formula is an A is equal to V square upon R, and second formula is R omega square. Also we know this formula, A is equal to the V into omega. Okay, these are the formulas of a centripetal acceleration, or also we can say that radial acceleration. Why we say that radial? Centripetal toward the center, and radial means along the radius. Okay, therefore we say that this is an radial accelerations. Okay, and then after that one we focus on a next point is on centripetal force. What is an centripetal force? Actually, the first one is an F is equal to ma. This is a major formula in that ones. F is equal to ma. Direction of the acceleration and direction of the force is the same. And in a UCM, this is a centripetal acceleration. And then the force is also in the same direction. If it is a centripetal, then this is an also centripetal. Therefore, we can say that the force is an centripetal force. Okay, then what is a centripetal force? Definition of a centripetal force. Quickly you say that centripetal force is a force acting on a particle performing UCM, which is along the radius of the circle and directed towards the center of the circle. Or in simply we can say that in a UCM, the force along the radius toward the center is called as a centripetal force. Why we use a special word UCM? Okay, why we use a special word UCM? Because in a UCM only one acceleration is there. In a CM and UCM are different concept. In a CM, in a circular motion, the another acceleration is there, and due to that acceleration another force is there. Then to study about the centripetal force, we only take the UCM, because in a UCM only one force is there. In a UCM only one force is there, and this force is toward the center, therefore called as a centripetal force. Okay, in that definition we say that the force along the radius toward the center if the particle performs a UCM. This is a centripetal force. Here we know the formula of this one. F is equal to mv square upon r. Here we only write the value of a v square upon r, m as it is. Actually this font miss in that one. This is an m into r into omega square. Only here we substitute the value of a acceleration, m as it is, and here we only value of a r omega square. Also we can write this formula is an m into v into omega, because the another value of a centripetal acceleration is a v omega. There are a formulas for that ones. Okay, then after that ones example, here we write the examples of this one. Satellite revolves around the earth. Okay, now we take a one point of the centripetal force. In S, actually centripetal force is not a one force. This is an only level. Now here we take one examples of these ones. Suppose तुम्ही सगळे 12वीचे स्टुडंट आहे आणि एक मॅच झाली, त्याच्यामध्ये 12वीच्या एका स्टुडंटने पार्टिसिपेशन केलं होतं. ज्यावेळेस तो विनर ठरला त्यावेळेस त्याचे टीचर्स काय म्हणता येते की 12वीच्या मुलांनी विनिंग झाले ते. मग तो पर्टिक्युलर स्टुडंटचं नाव नाही घेतलं, सगळ्या 12वीच्या स्टुडंट्सने घेतलं. तसंच सिमिलरली in case of a uniform circular motion, here we only one label for all that forces in present in that ones. Actually the gravitational force is there, in some cases the electrostatic force is there, in some cases tension is there, but we use a common word for these all the forces, and this is on centripetal, because all in case of a UCM all the forces toward the center, then that forces are called as a centripetal force. Okay, remember that centripetal force is not actually any other force or any basic force. This is an only labeling if that force is toward the center. Okay, this is a centripetal force. Means here we take one examples. Satellite revolves around the earth. Satellite revolves around the earth. Satellite revolves around the earth, which means that it performs a uniform circular motion. Why that satellite revolves around the earth? Because the gravitational force is there, and we know that gravitational force exert on a satellite along the radius toward the center, means toward the earth, and earth is at the center and satellite revolves around these ones. Okay, then here we say that the force is a gravitational force, but this is an UCM and that force is toward the center, therefore called as a centripetal force. Okay, another example, stone tied to the string and revolve in a circular path. Stone tied to the string and revolve in a circular path. Again, the same example is this. Stone revolves around the center, and this center means this is the point of the string, and that stone tied to that string, stone tied to that string, then this force exert on a stone towards the center. If we release that string, then the stone also get moving. It cannot perform say UCM. Therefore, we say that that force is towards the center. Also, we can take another example as an electron revolves around the nucleus. Why electron revolves around the nucleus? Because in a nucleus, positive charges are there, electrons, negative charges are there. There is an electrostatic force in between them, and the attraction of an electron towards the center. Then this force is towards the center. This is called as the centripetal force. Like that ones, we can take some examples. Okay, the next one's centrifugal force. What is a centrifugal force? एक एक्झाम्पल्स तुम्ही एक्सपिरियन्स केलेलं आहे. जर तुम्ही एखाद्या ठिकाणी बसमध्ये चाललेले आहेत आणि बसमध्ये जाता जाता बसने अचानक टर्न घेतला, लेफ्ट साईडला टर्न घेतला, रोड तसा आहे टर्नेबल आहे म्हणून टर्न घेतला लेफ्ट साईडला, तर तुम्ही राईट साईडला जात असता, किंवा बसने राईट साईडला टर्न घेतला तर तुम्ही लेफ्ट साईडला जात असता. This force feels by the person. This is a centrifugal force along the radius but away from center. Along the radius but away from center, and this is called as a centrifugal force. This is called as a centrifugal force. The formulas are same ones because that centripetal force is only due to the accelerated motion of the body. This force only due to the accelerated motion of a body. This is a centrifugal force. This is not actually real force. This is not actually real force. This is a pseudo force. Because to find out its origin, we cannot apply the Newton's laws. Therefore, we can say that this force is a pseudo force. Okay, now here we take a definition for this one. What is a centrifugal force? Centrifugal force is a pseudo force in a UCM which acts along the radius of a circle and directed away from the center. Then after that one, here we write its formulas, and here we write its formulas in magnitude, because the direction of these forces is a different opposite to one another. Therefore, here we take these formulas in magnitude. Both formulas are in magnitude. mv square upon r, mr omega square. If the particle moving with a constant speed in a UCM, then that forces are same. In all other cases, that acceleration is an extra, other acceleration is an extra, then that forces cannot be balances each others. Okay, then after that ones, examples of this one centrifugal forces. One example is a bucket containing a water and reel in a vertical circle. घरी एक एक्झाम्पल्स ट्राय करून पहा. एक बकेट घ्यायची छोटीशी आणि त्याच्यामध्ये पाणी घ्यायचं आणि ते व्हर्टिकल सर्कलमध्ये फिरवायचं आहे. कोणत्या सर्कलमध्ये? व्हर्टिकल. हॉरिझॉन्टल तर कसंही फिरणार आहे, पण व्हर्टिकल सर्कलमध्ये फिरवायचं आहे. पाणी त्याच्यातून खाली पडत नाही. का बरं पडत नाही? कारण आपला तो जो फोर्स आहे, सेंट्रिफ्युगल फोर्स एक्झर्ट ऑन ए वॉटर along the radius but away from center. Okay, then another example is if you are traveling in a bus which takes a sudden turn, you feel a push away from the center of the curvatures. Okay, then okay firstly read that forces. Also you find some more examples of that forces. This is very important. तर काय करा, एक घरी सगळे नोट्स काढायचे तुम्हाला. सगळ्या नोट्स प्रिपेअर करा आणि त्यांना व्यवस्थित एक्झाम्पल्स आहेत, ॲडिशनल एक्झाम्पल टाका. सपोज मी 2 एक्झाम्पल दिले तर तुम्ही आणखीन 2 एक्झाम्पल किंवा अजून 4 एक्झाम्पल शोधा. तुमच्याकडे PDF जी मिळाली त्याच्यामधून थोडंसं अभ्यास करायला घ्यायचा आहे, थोडंसं वाचा. त्याच्यात काही जर डाऊट आला तर माझ्या पर्सनल नंबरवर मेसेज पाठवा. मी तुम्हाला त्याचा रिझन नेक्स्ट लेक्चरमध्ये पण सांगू शकतो किंवा पर्सनली तुम्हाला त्याचं सोल्युशन पण सांगू शकतो. तर पण थोडासा अभ्यास करत राहा. कंटाळा करायचं नाही आहे. आपल्याला परत एकदा थोडंसं जी गाडी आहे ती ट्रॅकवर घेऊन यायचं आहे. जे डायव्हर्ट झालं आहे ते परत एकदा ट्रॅकवर यायचं आहे. तर बी सेफ, घरामध्येच राहा. घरच्यांची आणि तुमची, घरच्यांना पण बाहेर जाऊ देऊ नका आणि तुम्ही बाहेर जाऊ नका. घरच्यांची आणि तुमची दोघांचीही व्यवस्थित काळजी घ्या. ओके, बाय.